Welcome back. Good to have you along. You're watching Ozarks tonight, and I'm David Oliver. You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody in our community who would tell you they didn't care about crime. Everybody cares about crime and how it affects their family. And the Springfield Police Department, for many years, has been compiling crime statistics and putting them out there for the community to see through a uniform crime report. Well, that's going to be changing in terms of the way the police department reports crime stats to you. We're very honored to have the police chief for Springfield, Missouri, Paul Williams, as our guest here on Ozarks tonight. Chief Williams, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for the invite.
We want to give our viewers some context on this change and how we're going to be reporting crime stats here in Springfield. But before we go to what's going to be the system, let's go over that UCR, the Uniform Crime Report, how that's been in place for years and how that works.
Since the 30s, and the FBI created that, and then departments across the country voluntarily count and contribute data to the FBI, and then they aggregate it and give you a national look at crime. But as you mentioned, it's tracked a certain number of crimes. Everybody's used to that. Violent crime, property crime. So murder, robbery, rape, burglary, larceny, auto theft, arson, and that's all it tracks. The NIBRS group tracking program we're going to move to is much more comprehensive, tracks 52 different crime categories. So I think it's going to give people a much better look of actually what's going on already in the community, but it's going to be a drastic difference from what we've tracked in the past.
Yeah, the NIBRS system is what the chief is referring to. It's the National Incident-Based Reporting System. We learned in the media some more about this at a recent training session, if you will, down at the police station. Tell us how the NIBRS system came to be. I know you told us the FBI said, we're going to go to this new system.
Right. It's been around since 1988, but it's voluntary once again, and it requires a lot more staff input up front. And so a lot of agencies have been reluctant to go to it, and it's much more costly than the UCR. But the FBI 4 years ago said, in 2021, we are going to this period. So if you're going to track crime, you have to go to this system. And they're not going to tabulate, they're not going to count, they're not going to aggregate the UCR summary data, those 7 or 8 categories they have in the past. So we've been moving towards this for about 2 years to implement. We're going to be a year ahead of their mandate. So January of 2020, we're going to start tracking all the crime that occurs, all that's reported by the new National Incident-Based Reporting System. It's going to give people a more accurate depiction of what's going on here, but it's going to look like crime's increased, because one of the major problems with the current summary data is it's a hierarchical system. So if you had 2 crimes occurred, you were assaulted and your house was burglarized, we don't count the burglary, because an assault's a more serious crime.
Counts as one.
Just counts as one. NIBRS will count everything. So if your car was stolen and your house was burglarized and you were assaulted, it will count all 3 of those. So it looked like we had 3 crimes, when actually those things have been occurring already. We just haven't been tracking them.
Yeah, that's one of the things you told us in the media group, was that it's going to appear that crime has gone up in Springfield, but that's not reality, and that people need to kind of take a step back and see this for what it is.
So what I'd like people to realize is that starting in January of 2020, we're going to start tracking this way. So we have historically monthly, I put out here's how crime compares this year to last year, and then we do a 5-year look back and even a 10-year at times. We're not going to have those comparison others anymore. We're still going to compare ourselves to ourselves, but we're going to establish that baseline in 2020 of what's going on in Springfield. So then in 2021, we'll be able to look back and we'll have that comparison across those 52 categories. Some stuff that's not tracked now at all that people, I think, know is occurring, but we're just not counting it.
You know, you've been here, what, 9 years now?
9 years, yeah.
That just blows my mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Kind of hard to believe. But you've done a lot of policy and procedure implementation down there, and this obviously is a big part of that. Why is it important for a police department like Springfield to keep these statistics and put this out there for the community to see and go to this new system? Obviously, that's mandated by the FBI.
Well, it's mandated, but only if you voluntarily want to do it. I don't know if you caught that. Only about 12,000 of the 18,000 agencies in the United States track crime now. Only about 4,000 are doing the new NIBRS system. So we want to be out at the forefront. It's about being transparent to the public and showing them what goes on, but it's also about showing what's occurring and then what we are doing to combat that. So it's twofold. It helps us direct resources and make sure we're doing things the right way, and we're directing resources where they need to be impact the community, but it also helps the community actually realize, I hear this is happening, but is it true and is it actually occurring? So it's going to give even a much better depiction of what's going on in our community and where we need to focus resources and where the community can help us in crime prevention.
In terms of people saying, I hear this is happening, is it truly happening? You said something to the media group that I took away that I found very interesting. You kind of cautioned us because you see a lot of these different crime reports that come out nationwide saying, well, this city is ranked as this city is ranked as this.
Yes.
And you said those things are not accurate necessarily, so, and we shouldn't compare them. Tell our viewers why that is.
Absolutely not accurate. And the FBI, if you go to their website and look at their crime stats, the very first thing they say is do not use these to compare communities to each other. Mm-hmm. They're not accurate. There's different things going on in different communities. People track things differently. The FBI wants you to combine and submit that data, and they do an aggregate for the nation. That's an accurate comparison. How do we compare to nationwide, all the agencies that submit? But different places call things different things, and the FBI audits those numbers, and I can give you all kinds of places where they've audited and go, and they'll say, hey, this community tracked this differently, or they failed to report this because they didn't want to look so bad. Mm-hmm. I can assure you that our numbers are accurate. Mm-hmm. We just had our most recent FBI audit with no problems whatsoever, so I know our numbers are good, and I know our numbers compared this year to last year to 5 years ago are good. That's an accurate comparison. And then the second thing is there are so many things that cause crime, underlying social issues, poverty being number one, drug abuse, other things that are societal issues that impact crime, and they're different in every community. And without including some kind of a way to measure that in that community that you're trying to look at, you really can't compare that. So I think I said this to the media group, the only number you can absolutely compare community to community across the country, homicide. Okay. You can't not track a homicide or a murder, and every community tracks those. So if you want to see if our community is more violent or more dangerous than others, look at those homicide numbers. But all the rest, just compare us to us.
And again, this new NIBR system going to be in place, implemented here locally in Springfield coming up in January 2020, a year ahead of the FBI mandate. One more thing as we say goodbye here, all of this information can be easily found, and a lot of people don't realize it's out there. At springfieldmo.gov, look for the police department's section there. You guys have not just crime stats, but you've got policies and procedures, all kinds of information. How folks can also file a police report if they want to.
Sure, anything, everything. We're a member of something called the Open Data Initiative, so we're trying to put more and more information out there for our citizens to access. So I encourage people to look at that, and not just for this, but all those other things. And if you don't see something, let me know. We'll see if we can put it out there. Chief Williams, we're going to have you back. All right. I'm going to hold you to that. All right. I will be. We will have more Ozarks tonight. Don't forget, springfieldmo.gov. Look for the police department section to find information about that new crime reporting system. Again, going to happen here in January of 2020 locally. More Ozarks tonight after this quick break.